Hi Pep, obviously you came really close to getting the deficit back to 2 goals this evening when Courtois saved from Nico O'Reilly. So how do you sum up what happened tonight, and what thought is there that maybe Donnarumma's saves at the start of the second half and the penalty save still gives you hope in this tie?
Yeah, obviously 4-0 is 3-0 is better than 4. Tough result, so we cannot deny it. The feeling that we have to, of course, it was difficult sometimes to control transition when they lose the ball, we lose the ball, and they connect. They don't put the ball away, and they contact for the next line, and after Vinicius and the rest of the players can run. But I had the feeling that it was quite decent, well played. So we arrived, I don't know how many times in the byline for the individual actions from Jeremy, for the long balls in the second post, with especially for Antoine and Nico O'Reilly, and the passes in the 6-yard box with 3 or 4 players were not able, not even to make the save from Courtois. We miss, I think, that action, especially the 50 minutes. The first goal, of course, was not well defended, and after good quality that they have with Valverde, with the assist for the players. Yeah, difficult result, but yeah, 6 days. So now recover, go to London, West Ham, and you know, when our people, we will try.
Richard.
Hiya, Pep. I mean, obviously 3-0 down to Real Madrid's going to be difficult, but I mean, what kind of a chance do you think you do have to turn it around from this?
No, not much. I'm not a guy to say we're going to do. Of course, we're going to try, and now everything is most difficult to leave our mindset, but we'll be there. We will try with our people, and at the end we'll read we can do better to be more active in the final third, and we will try.
Hi Pep, obviously there's been a lot of talk about the lineup there was before the game and even more so during it. Are you willing to give an explanation to the amount of changes and what you hoped for the game tonight compared to what happened?
No, much changes. More changes was in Newcastle. So the last games, most of the players played. I want to be aggressive from outside, the 1-against-1s, especially in Jeremy was outstanding. In the right, we struggle a little bit more. Make a movement in behind, and we do it with Antoine, with Nikos, with there. We arrive many times in that to have the sense that we want to score a goal and try to see what happened in the second. But yeah, they arrived 3 times in the first half, they scored 3 goals, and we arrived in the final third many times. It's a dream, like before Kevin arrived in that moment, in that positions, like we arrived, that's why they adjust, they put 5 in the back, structures so inside, they defend, it's not easy to find, and some transition was good, sometimes not, but of course it's Real Madrid, a good quality players, good quality team, and we could not score a goal that we needed.
Your reaction to the question, it doesn't seem to you that it felt like there was a lot of changes, but I think to a lot of others, it feels like you moved away from, you know, the wide fullbacks. There was less protection for Rodri and Bernardo in the middle.
How many times Nico O'Reilly playing the left back in this season? How many times? The only adjust was Kusanov in that area because Vinicius moved in that area when a guy like don't think much to attack a control man. The rest? Yeah, were injured during 2 months, yeah. And they play incredible Savinho in Newcastle, and Jeremy always is incredible threat here. And people arrived, experience for Bernardo and Rodri. We have runners with Nikos and Antoine's for the sense of goal that all of them they have, for the set pieces, for the go in that position. That was the idea. So rotation have done it in Newcastle that play 9 players different than they were playing. Everyone is fine. So understand what I'm saying, but the target is wingers to try to drop them, people in the middle in the pockets to arrive close to the box, control to the structures, the second structure with experienced players, fast players behind. That was the idea.
Pep, you said that you wanted the players to be themselves and show the team's identity. Did you feel that they managed to do that tonight?
Most of the times, yeah. Some of the times, yeah. So it's not. I give credit to Madrid. So it's fantastic players. So and Ibrahim, Arda Güler, and Vinicius, and Valverde, of course, and Tchouaméni is a quality team. We know it, and always we try to don't concede much transitions. That at the end, it was a little bit more than expected. They make two false nines, Gullar Ibrahim, they play without the striker, they play one more player there, they should a little bit jam more central defenders, we didn't do that. Second half was a little bit much better. And yeah, the first goal we had to defend better, and the second was a good action for them, but didn't create a lot of, I would say, actions in the first half to, I think, get that result.